Well, hello everybody, and welcome to tonight's show. It's Aroundtown.live. I'm Liz Black, and I want to share some information about an event that is coming up on February 25th. And I got to make sure I did that banner right. Wait, hold on. It's happening on February 25th. Yeah, I did it right. I want y'all to see all the information that's coming across the bottom. The Monroe County NAACP third annual Black History Month Prayer Luncheon. I'm really excited to be a part of this event. I will be your host for the afternoon. It's from 12 to 3. You better get your tickets now or you're not going to be able to get any tickets. The theme is Men of Distinctions, Warriors in the Spirit. I'm very excited to welcome to the first time on this platform for you all to meet. She is the president of the Monroe County NAACP, and her name is Christa Caceres. Let's welcome her to the show. Hey, Christa.
Good evening, Liz. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. It's so good to see you.
Likewise, it is so wonderful, and I look forward to meeting you in person. We've been talking for quite a while now, but I'm very excited. We're almost
real
there.
Hug. Yeah, I want a hug and all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
And you know what? I just appreciate you have been just so real and loving and genuine since the very first time. We wound up on Facebook one day just talking, and it was just such a great experience. So I just want to thank you for your just your love that you've given, and we haven't even physically met yet, but it's going to be a great time. We met and we're meeting in the spirit. That's what's happening.
We are indeed, and like we both say and agree, there are no coincidences. So just the fact that I, stumbled upon you and I said, oh my goodness, I hope that she can join us, right? And we've been talking ever since and really building the friendship behind the scenes. So I'm super excited about this event, and I'm blessed, to have the lineup that we have. And so, I'm really, really excited and blessed. Yes,
it's going to be a great time. Michael, how you doing? Thanks for checking in today. Good to see you. Those of you that are watching, you could check in. Come on, you could say hi. I know you're there. I see that you're there. Come on and say hi. Let's talk about this event. This is your third annual Black History Month prayer luncheon.
Yes.
What do we get at the luncheon? What can we expect?
Well, this is our third annual luncheon. I've been president of the local chapter in Monroe County here in the beautiful Pocono Mountains since November of 2019. And beginning in early January, we actually we built out our religious affairs committee. So I went around ahead of time and recruited the top leadership, the top Black leadership in the Poconos. And I said, listen, NAACP and the Black church are forever linked. They have been, and that's how we've been able to get the progress made. And we want to bring that back. We want to allow folks who maybe, have walked away from church to find a door open to return. And we want the folks who are already, in church, to be able to connect with us and, get that civil rights fight back in them and create more activists and get the young people involved. And they responded, and it's been beautiful ever since. So what you're going to get on the 25th is food, fellowship, and praise. It's amazing. We're a secular organization. We are a secular organization, but I truly believe God is everywhere and in everything. So we allow him to come in, especially for Black History Month, when you think about all that we've achieved as a people. all that we were able to do with our faith, right? All the NAACP meetings that happened in churches,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
Mm-hmm. We want to resurrect that and keep that spirit alive, and that's the way that we're doing it. And we also want to reach our young people, which is why we reached out to the keynote speaker that we did, and what a blessing he is. So you're gonna have song, you're gonna have dance, you're gonna have a little spoken word, you're gonna have prayer, you know, you're gonna have good food, good music. It's just
Yeah.
amazing, and it's a way for our community to come out and recognize Black History Month and honor local folks who have made a difference. And every year, you know, we come up with a different theme. And this year it is men of distinction, warriors in the spirit. And so we're honoring 4 local men who lead not just in their everyday life, but also from a spiritual perspective. And we try to keep that
Yes.
center in all of our luncheons. So that's essentially what it is.
Now, we do have the keynote speaker. We're going to bring him on in a minute, but I want to talk about the honorees, the
Mm-hmm.
that you have, Pocono Mountains United Way, One Must Focus Media,
Mm-hmm.
Allentown School District, Full Holiness Church of God in Christ.
Mm-hmm.
These are men that exemplify, I guess, the love of God, the love of the
Amen.
community, and the love of
Mm-hmm.
people.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't agree more. And it was so easy to pick these 4 men because they epitomize in different ways the strength of spirituality. You know, one is more vocal and out in the open, Mr. Michael Takiva. He's president and CEO of Pocono Mountains United Way. He leads with a lot of strength. And he's unapologetic about his spirituality. You know what I mean? And that's
Good.
something that doesn't happen a lot these days. You know, Terrence Bomar, he's a young Black man who is led in so many ways in our community in the education arena. He also coaches a women's basketball team for our local Northampton Community College, and people love him. They think he's a wonderful example. So he's a wonderful example of manhood. And just something that we need more of. We don't have all the representation that we should have in our school districts, and so we treasure him. Leonard Palmer, talk about a humble spirit. He's one of those
Sure.
quiet, he's one of those quiet, humble spirits that you just, you
Mhm.
know, you just look to him for just that, just the quiet strength, right? So
Right.
he runs the video at my particular church. I want to shout out Bishop Kenneth L. Pierman. He runs the video for his church, but he also owns his own video production company, which is One Must Focus Media. And he produces
Hmm.
beautiful. Please check him out. He has a YouTube page, a website, and some
Oh,
other
I'm going
things.
to
Yeah,
talk to
he
him. He
produces
produced.
amazing that has all the spiritual tone to it, and yeah, he's wonderful. And of course, Pastor Treywick from Full Holiness Kojic, that says it right there, right? So we run the
Yeah.
gamut in terms of these 4 men, and we're just excited. We're
Yeah.
happy to honor them. They deserve it.
Look, let me just say for those of you that are watching, you do need to follow the Monroe County NAACP. I have it in front of me on Facebook. It's MCNAACP.
Yes, it is.
MCNAACP. You can get them on Instagram at Monroe County NAACP, on Twitter at Poconos NAACP. We'll give you more information as we go on through the interview. Now, you have 2 female guest speakers
Yes.
before our keynote speaker.
Woo! Yes.
So, and I'm going to bring them on in a minute. Just tell us about these 2 ladies and why you picked them to speak about men of distinction.
Yes, well, we are honored to have Representative Tara Probe. She's our newest state representative here in the Pocono Mountains, and we're
Oh,
honored to have her because we wanted to pick women. We didn't want to have it be all men because we think it's important. Last year we honored all women,
yes.
and we had the men do the honoring. So it's important to have the women, lift up
Nice.
as well. So make sure that we had legislators who walk the walk join
Yeah.
us. A lot of times, unfortunately, you have elected officials and politicians that just want to come and take a photo. We don't do that. We bring on elected officials and
Yes.
leaders who are actually walking the walk and doing the right thing for the people. And she's one. The other person that we're so honored to have join us from Philadelphia is Representative Donna Bullock. She represents the 195th district down in Philadelphia, in the Philadelphia area, but she also chairs the Pennsylvania Legislative Black Caucus. So they'll be coming with the word about policy, and how we can remain focused and engaged and vote, VOTE, whether you're doing it in person or through your mail-in ballot. You make your voice heard.
Make your voice heard. Good. We need that. You know, sometimes people still, oh, I'm not voting. You better vote. Too many
you
of
better
our
understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to roll back. They're trying to roll back. You're going to look up and you're not going to, people complain about Black History Month. It's only a month. They're trying to take it away. Trust me. They do not want us talking about anything connected to us. And it's up to us to make sure that we show up and show out every year at the polls. No question, no doubt. You have to show up. You have to be engaged, because if you don't, you're allowing someone else to speak for you. And that's been the issue. We're not speaking as a unified voice.
And that we need to do. And I'm so glad that you put this event together. Someone that's going to make a difference in our youth and our adults is your keynote speaker today.
My goodness.
I've had a chance to know him since he was much younger. And when I see him now, I'm like, wow, God is just so awesome. It's none other than Master Hilton Rawls III. He resides in Brick City. Come on in, Hilton Rawls III. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Hey, Auntie Liz. Hi, Miss Christa. How are y'all doing tonight?
We are good.
Good evening, young man.
Good evening.
I'm just so proud of you. I mean, you could tell everybody how old you are, and then I'll tell them your real age. Go ahead. How old are you?
Well, I like to consider myself in my 13th year, so I'm going to say I'm 13. But I'm actually
Wow, how mature of you. But you're really going on 35, I think, because the wisdom that God has put in you only happens to people that have lived it. So you are special. You are a gem. You are the real deal. And I'm just honored that I'm going to get a chance to be there with you. How did you feel, Christa? You sideways. Okay, there we go. How did you feel when you got the call that you would be the keynote speaker at a Black History Month in Monroe County NAACP prayer luncheon?
It was a great honor. It was a great honor, and it was a great opportunity to speak for Monroe County NAACP in honor of Black History Month. Power to my people.
Power to the people. You know, you came out to NJ Hackensack Pack, and you read all of Martin Luther King's speeches. Well,
I was just thinking about that earlier today at school.
Oh my goodness. That was phenomenal.
I had a wonderful time that night.
Yeah, we really, I believe that the people that were there, they were touched, and you made such a difference. And I remember Shirley Grant, who used to be my manager, who was the one that found the Jonas Brothers. She was like, I want to meet with that young man. And I was like, okay, Shirley. And unfortunately, she passed. But I know that there is so much more in store for you. And I'm just happy that I get a chance to watch the process. It's exciting.
Thank you so much. Also, not to mention, I was the first to receive the Outstanding Youth Minister Award from the NAACP for New Jersey.
Come on now. You were the first, like your pictures in the book. I love it. I think that is so special. You know, this is just one of many. You've just been speaking everywhere, and God has been opening doors. Now, he's wonderful. What do you think you're going to be talking about on February 25th?
Well, on February 25th, I think I'm going to be talking about on how being Black is still seen as a disadvantage in our world. People don't want to say that Black history is American history, because truth be told, we built this country, and we still have to go through racism, forms of segregation, inequality, and poverty. Let me tell you something. Throughout all of that, God has always and He will continue to be with us. My grandfather sings a song that says, "Through many dangers, toils, and snares, we have already come. But it was God's grace that brought us safe thus far, and grace is going to lead us home."
It's gonna lead us home. I am like, God, this is gonna be, you're gonna turn this out in Jesus' name. I already know it.
Yeah.
You already have the word. I do not think people are gonna leave the same as they came. There's gonna be signs, wonders, and miracles. Because look, folks are saying amen. God bless him. Amen. That's right. Y'all encourage him as he moves forward. Master Hilton Rawls III. Y'all should be posting. Let me see some hearts. Let me see some comments in here so that we can encourage him. I'm excited for what God is doing in his life. So you are the keynote speaker. What I love about you is that you know that you're on assignment and you're not concerned about anybody's opinion of what it is you're going to speak about. And I think that is so awesome. So now you shared on the fun side.
On the fun
You
side.
said you made the basketball team.
Yes, I got a little bit of handle. I can shoot
Come
it.
on, I didn't know. I love it. Now, what other hobbies do you have?
What other hobbies do I have? There's a lot of things that I love to do. First off, I love to hang out with my family. I love to talk to God. I definitely love to read His Word. Also, I love playing video games. And
I love it.
last but not least, I love eating pizza. I could
Me
eat
too.
every day. If I could, I'd eat it all day. But my mama
Uh-oh.
wouldn't let me.
I didn't know that. Have you had Brooklyn pizza?
Oh yes. Oh
You've
yes.
had, wait, Brooklyn pizza in Hackensack, New Jersey. Have you had it?
Nah, I ain't had that.
Okay, I am going to take you there, and you're gonna say, "I think Auntie Maya gave me the best pizza I ever had in my life." And obviously, you've had others, but we're gonna give it a shot. Now, I'm sure, Krista, we're not having pizza on that day. We got a bunch of
Are
food.
we?
What
Are
are we
we?
gonna be eating? No, we're not having pizza on that day. Oh, she left us. She's gonna tell us. But if you're just tuning in, I need to see some encouraging words. I need to see some stuff from you all. We are talking about an event that's coming up on February 25th. It's happening in Monroe County. That's in the Poconos. We're going to be at Kalahari Resorts and Convention. Now, if you haven't been there before, I guess you've been there, Hilton, right? If you have not been there before, it's a water park indoors. You're gonna have a good time. You're gonna do it. You're gonna have a good time. I promise you. They have all kind of stuff. Tell your parents. They also have a spa there and a salt therapy. So you're gonna really enjoy. Yeah, you're gonna enjoy being there. So I just think that we can really look forward to a wonderful time. Again, it's February 25th, 12 to 3. You do want to make sure that you get your tickets as soon as you possibly can, because I'm sure you can tell that it's already near sellout, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna sell out, and I suggest you get your tickets. It's $55 admission for adults. Children under 12 is 25, and it's gonna be a nice time of food and fellowship and fun and the word. And I believe you're not gonna leave as you came, because Hilton Rawls III, Master Hilton Rawls III, is coming with a right now word. I could feel it that he's just ready to bring it. So Krista, Krista was sounding like she had the noise happening again.
Yeah.
I want to thank you, Hilton, for taking time out and hanging out tonight. I know you could be doing other things, homework and all that stuff.
Homework. That's what I was doing before I had
you? All right. Well, get that. You do keep doing what you do. You know I got nothing but love for you. You know you can always call on me when you need something. So thank you for taking the time. And I'm going to see you on the 25th. And we'll eat pizza after the 25th sometime.
Yes.
Okay? We'll schedule it.
Pepperoni.
And we're gonna...
Pepperoni.
No, pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. So we're going to get it.
I'm paying.
I love pepperoni. And they make the best. I'm telling you, they bring it on a stand and you have to eat it with a knife and fork. Come on now. That's real pizza. Look, if y'all wondering what's going on, we're talking about pizza, but we're really talking about this event that's happening in Monroe County NAACP. I'm going to be your host and the guest speaker for the night. The keynote speaker will be Master Hilton Rawls III. He's going to bring a right now word. It's going to be a great time. And take the ride out there. If you've never been to Kalahari, it is a beautiful resort and convention center. There's so much to do, including swim inside. So, Christa, we're so happy that this event is happening and that you've invited us to be a part. Is there anything you'd like to say before we go?
Yeah, really quickly, I just wanted to let you know, Master Ross, how honored and excited we all are, especially the young people. I made sure to fill the room with at least 40 students to make sure that young people get a chance to hear you speak. It was, well, again, there are no coincidences, but I happened to be just on YouTube doing something completely different, and I don't even know what I was looking for. And one of your videos came up, and I said, "Wait a minute,
hold up."
Yep. Okay, like are my eyes working? Hold up, are my ears working? Like, wait a second. And I watched a good sermon you preached. I think it was called "We Got Next," and I said, I don't know how to find this young man, but if he is on the East Coast, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get this young man to come speak for us. And your father's been wonderful. I was able to speak with your mother via email. Everyone's been accommodating. You're very busy, but we're so excited and so honored and look forward to it. Look forward to whatever you want to say. We're all ears.
That's wonderful. Well,
I can't
Christa,
wait for it.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. Do you want to address anything to the folks that are watching, Christa?
No, just again, there are a few tickets, and I mean literally a few. There are a few tickets remaining for the event. We are very close to sell out. So if you would like to join us, please visit Monroe County NAACP.org and get your tickets to this event. The proceeds do benefit in part our annual scholarship fund. We do give out 4 scholarships to deserving children across Monroe County. In this event and our one event in the fall, which is our Black Tie Gala, helps us do that. So your ticket price covers your food, but it also helps a deserving child go on to college and do what they dream of doing. And we like to keep the kids' dreams alive. So we're super excited. And look forward to having you too, Liz, host the event.
I'm looking forward to being there. It's going to be wonderful. And those of you that tuned in tonight, I don't take it lightly that you tuned in. You should be on Liz Black Live, and whoever else shared this, you're watching it there. Make sure you go over to Liz Black Live. Make sure you're following over there. I'll be doing giveaways and tickets and all kinds of things. So make sure you stay connected. I want to thank you again, Christa and Master Hilton Rawls III. Y'all have been wonderful tonight. You all have been wonderful. We'll see you real soon. You know I got nothing but love for you. And until next time, go in peace, grow in grace. Don't just go to church, be the church.
All right.